Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that Gavi has prepared a list of referee decisions favoring arch rivals Real Madrid and hurting Barcelona this season. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as the Barca prodigy is not training with the national team after suffering a gnarly cut versus Osasuna. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. It has been just 4 matches into the season so far, and Barcelona are already contemplating an official complaint against referee decisions favoring Real Madrid and hurting them. According to a report from AS, within the Catalan club offices, there is a profound unease regarding the recent arbitration rulings perceived as biased in favor of Madrid's interest at the expense of Barcelona's. The report mentions that the club has started initiating a comprehensive analysis of the early season events, revealing a discernible tilt in favor of Real Madrid. Interestingly enough, leading the charge of this operation is none other than Xavi himself. The manager initially expressed his reservations about the diminishing role that VAR plays in the game and in referee decisions nowadays. However, these reservations have since metamorphosed into outright frustrations as it has become evident that VAR is falling short of its intended purpose, failing to rectify errors and administer fairness in the game of football. In the catalogue of referee decisions, even with the advent of the VAR technology, a tally of 4 verdicts shines terribly upon Real Madrid, while 3 bear a weight detriment to Barcelona. The ledger is as follows. On the inaugural day, a blatant penalty in favor of Athletic Club went unnoticed by Ede Militao, orchestrated by Gil Manzano. A day later, Gavi, under Sotogrado's watchful gaze, was denied a penalty and was instead penalized. As the second matchday down, Jude Bellingham's potential handball against Almeria was not recognized by Sanchez Martinez. Furthermore, 2 clear-cut penalties that should have swung in favor of Barca against Cadiz, one involving Lamine Yamal and the other featuring Robert Lewandowski, were strangely silenced by the whistle of Moniz Ruiz. Moving to the third chapter of the season, a goal by Celta Vigo was allowed, the culprit being a foul on Kepa Azirabalaga, a decision delivered by Diaz de Maria. Meanwhile, Villarreal's offside goal against Barcelona scored by Alexander Solot was upheld, an outcome dictated by the judgment of Hernandez. The final chapter of this saga unfolded on the fourth matchday with Joselu's goal arising from a previous positional offside, all of which was captured through the lens of Malero Lopez. The Blaugrana's apprehension regarding these decisions is heightened, particularly because VAR played a role in all of them, steadfastly endorsing each call. Notably, the club recalls a prior incident when the technical committee had to issue a correction for the penalty not awarded to Barcelona due to some earlier handball situations in their first match against Getafe, acknowledging their own mistake. As we navigate the next steps Barcelona may take, it's important to note that the current climate of uncertainty within the RFEF following the Luis Rubiales case poses significant challenges in identifying suitable channels for lodging formal complaints. This is a serious issue, isn't it? Referee decisions have always been headache. We have seen manager Gavi, most especially, go crazy on the touchline when things don't go our way, and we have seen him suspended quite a good number of times since joining Barca as the head coach. This season, of course, against Getafe, we saw Gavi go crazy and he was sent off. And of course, it's true that there are certain decisions that you ask yourself, is this all planned up? Is this all made up? Or is it all, I don't know. It's just crazy. And I'm not surprised about this report. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barca picked up their third win of the 2023-24 La Liga season on Sunday night as they defeated Osasuna 2-1 away at Al Sadar. The game was a memorable one for Gavi, who made his 100th appearance for Barca, becoming the youngest player to ever do so in the history of the club. However, it was not all smiles and joy for the 19-year-old on Sunday, as he suffered a nasty-looking cut in his ear during the game. Of course, indeed, Gavi picked up a gnarly gash on his ear during the match against Osasuna, which needed immediate medical attention. It occurred following a strong coming together with host star Ruben Garcia. The Barca medical staff stopped the bleeding and, of course, um, and sealed up the cut with 5 staples, and the midfielder, the warrior that he is, carried on for the rest of the game like it was nothing. Now, though, Sport is reporting that Gavi is not in training with the Spanish national team as Los Rosas due to the cut his ear. An alternate report from the same publication states that 19-year-old Gavi has traveled to the national team camp with medical advice from the club's medical staff. The La Masia girl has been told to take antibiotics for a few days in order to avoid any infections, while he has also been asked to ensure that the wound does not open. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.